Have you ever heard your parents toasting to your brother's graduation while you were being prepped for emergency surgery? To the only son with a future. My dad's voice boomed through the thin hospital curtain. Champagne glasses clinked. Laughter erupted. I was lying on a gurney. Nurse inserting my IV. Emergency surgery in 20 minutes, and my family was throwing a party. 10 feet from my bed. 2 days earlier, I'd told them something was wrong. Sharp pain. Couldn't stand straight. It's just cramps, Mom said. Don't be dramatic. The pain got worse. They got busier. My brother's MBA graduation was coming. By day 2, I couldn't walk. I called the ambulance myself. Ruptured appendix. Peritonitis. The surgeon looked at me like I was a ghost. Another hour and you would have died. Why did you wait so long? Because my parents had priorities, and I wasn't one of them. They showed up at the hospital. I thought maybe they finally cared. No, they came because the cafeteria had free Wi-Fi and good AC. Perfect spot for a small graduation party. They set up a table with champagne and balloons that said, "Congrats, grad," right outside my curtain. Mom poked her head in. Don't be dramatic. Your appendix can wait until we finish the appetizers. My brother laughed from outside. She always has to make everything about herself. Even my graduation. The nurse stopped mid-a-4, stared at me. Are those your parents? Yes. They know you're going into emergency surgery? They said my appendix can wait. She marched to the curtain. Excuse me, your daughter could have died. Can you please move this somewhere else? Mom's voice went cold. We're her family. We're allowed to be here. Dad cut in. We're multitasking. We'll visit her after the cake. Then Dr. Morrison walked in. He looked at the balloons, looked at me, connected the dots. Are you the parents? Mom beamed. Yes, and this is our son, the MBA graduate. I need to speak with you. Now. He pulled them aside. I heard everything. Your daughter has a ruptured appendix with peritonitis. She called the ambulance herself. Pause. Where were you? We thought it was just cramps. Another hour and she would have been dead. Her condition is critical because of the delay. His voice dropped. I've seen neglect before, but this is something else. The silence that followed was heavier than anything they'd ever said. Surgery took 4 hours. Complications from the spreading infection. I barely made it. When I woke up, they were all there. First time they'd actually sat beside my bed. Mom reached for my hand. Sweetheart, we're so sorry. You threw a party while I was dying. We didn't know it was that serious. I told you for 2 days. You called me dramatic. We're here now. You're here because the doctor shamed you, not because you care. My brother stepped forward. Hey sis, sorry about the timing. Get out, all of you. We're your family. Family doesn't let family almost die because they're busy celebrating the favorite child. I spent 3 weeks recovering. Hospital bill, $47,000. Grandma left me a college fund, $50,000. My parents wanted it for my brother's MBA debt. I said no. I donated every cent to a charity for neglected children. Ironic, right? I almost died from neglect. At least that money helps kids whose parents don't listen either. Mom still calls sometimes. When will you forgive us? When you learn to hear me when I'm in pain. They haven't learned yet, but I stopped waiting. New city, new life, new family I chose myself. Some people spend their whole lives screaming into silence. I decided to stop screaming and start living. Turns out that's the loudest thing I've ever done.